Can you see me talking right now? Can you see me talking right now? Right now. We're back up here in the beautiful state of West Virginia, visiting my family. If you guys watched the end of last week's video, you know why we're here. I wish we were here under different circumstances, but we're here. You guys eyeing those new shelves back there? These are nice, aren't they? I can't even touch them, they're so far back. Anyway, we're heading out to Proctor. We're gonna do a test with Dwight, our DJI Mini 4 Pro. Kind of disappointed in DJI. DJI has forced me to update the Mini 4 Pro, and I'm not happy about it. More on that later. Anyway, I figured since DJI is forcing me to do this, I might as well do a test and see if everything works okay. Big bump. Ugh. One thing I can tell you guys about West Virginia this time of year is it's cold. I'm going to put a comparison. West Virginia, Florida. Which one would you rather be in right now? Me too. We've flown from this spot a lot in the past. I like coming here because it's empty. Another reason I like to come here is because of this little short train trestle. It's kind of intimidating to drive under, but it's really cool. As long as you can tell that there's nobody coming and it's clear. Man, it's a tight fit for this truck, but we're okay. I don't think I can get the camper down here. But again, it's empty, just the way I like it. I love flying alone. I know, TC, I wish Christy was here too. I waited till later in the afternoon to come out here and fly. It's about 3 o'clock. And I think I should have come out here earlier because that sun's gonna be right in my face. I don't think I like that very much. Bam, right in the face. All right, well, we're here. So let me enlighten you guys on something that DJI did to me the other day. So I got a message from them that said, login expiring soon. It said, your login on DJI RC2 expires in 7 days. Connect to network to update. So I just thought that was kind of like just a courtesy thing of, hey, you're fixing to be logged out, so you might want to get on here and log back in. Well, this was from several days ago. We were traveling to West Virginia, so I hadn't had a chance to fly Dwight. And a couple of days ago, I actually pulled Dwight out of the box and I wanted to get him logged back in and get everything squared away and check on his batteries and stuff like that. Well, when I turned Dwight and the controller on, everything connected, this little thing up in the upper left-hand corner came out that said logged out or something like that, account logged out. So I went to log back in and it said, you need to be connected to Wi-Fi or whatever that is, network. So I connected to my phone. Well, that thing immediately started uploading the update and didn't give me a chance whatsoever to say no or to cancel it. So now, Dwight is updated. You guys know that I've been trying to avoid that because I don't like the new display where it has the feet and the feet and distance or the distance and the height at the bottom. I don't like the way that's displayed because it's confusing. I fly Rose with that new update just because we keep her updated, but I'm not used to it and I don't like it. And another thing that I didn't want to have to deal with was the active track. I know that the new active track setup is kind of wonky, but now I've got to deal with it because they forced the update. I need to be more clear. It forced the update of the drone, of the firmware of the drone to the 0800, I think it is, but it also forced the update on the DJI Fly App to the 1.15.0 because we were on the 1.14.0. So I thought, you know what, I might as well just go to the 1.15.4 because I'm already at the 15.0, which in that update had already changed the layout of the screen. So I guess I'm up to date. Yay, Kevin. My dad used to say that. Now I'm going to get Dwight out of the box and get him all set up. Really what we're going to do today is pretty much just a 1.15.4 Fly App update test. We're going to check the distance, the signal, and all that stuff like we normally do. But I also want to test out the quick shots and see if that rocket still points the camera straight up into the sky. And I got a comment from Gary Linane. Let me find it here. Gary Linane sent me a comment the other day that said the Helix in quick shots is even more messed up on auto return when it's finished. It moves at 50 meters. Not exactly sure what he means by that, what the problem is with it being so messed up, but we're going to test the Helix and we're going to test the rocket on the quick shot section. So let me get Dwight out of the box now that we're mandated to do this update and we'll get them all squared away. Do you guys remember on Ace Ventura when that lady said laces out? Labels up. That's stupid. Let me get the controller first, and then the drone. I like it when he moves his head like that, and then he goes like this and cocks his head like a little dog. Screen recording is up. I always get that messed up. I need to change the, there we go. How you like that, Dwight? All right, well, we've got 4 satellites here, so I'm gonna put them on the back of the truck so you can get more, and then we'll go through the whole section here, through the stuff, and see if anything's changed. He's back to 0 satellites. Uh-oh. All right, Dwight, I got your trusty landing pad here. Let me close the door. I hope that you can do this today. I'm gonna launch you facing that way so the sun's out of your face and you can see the river, okay? Do you guys think that's a better view than that? So do I. All right, guys, well, we are here at the river. We've got 20 satellites. I'm gonna hit the 3 dots and show you guys what we're using here. We're using, well, let me go over to the About tab. So we're using Dwight, our DJI Mini 4 Pro. You can see, unfortunately, we're at Fly App version 1.15.4. The firmware, the aircraft firmware is 0.0800, and then it also updated the RC controller. I think I don't know. It says RC firmware. I think that's the controller, 4.01.0000. So all 3 of these things have unfortunately been updated to the most current stuff. So let's go over to the safety tab and make sure that all of our settings are still the same. I did find something that's been changed here that I don't think anybody else has noticed, and I'll show you that in a second. So I'm just going to scroll down to the advanced safety settings and make sure that I'm still set with a return to home at signal loss. So we are. So let me go back again. I'm going to go up and make sure that our distance and all that. Yeah, the max distance is still the same. Max altitude still the same. Where's the return to home altitude is 164, so I think that's high enough for where we're at. Oh, here it is. I could be wrong here, but I think that advanced return to home, see how it says optimal and preset? I think that those 2 were flipped. Now, again, I could be wrong because that happens a lot, but I think that optimal used to be on the left. So anyway, that's kind of food for thought maybe. I'll probably find out that I was wrong, and I don't care. All right, so the control tab, we're still on Imperial with larger text, so that's good. Again, I like to say that I don't change the gain and expo tuning anymore because it's just too much of a hassle. All of that stuff is good. The camera, I don't even know why I click on that tab because I never know if anything's changed or not because I'm not a photographer. Transmission tab, yep, looks good to me. And we're back to the About tab. So let's go back to the camera tab. And no, that's not it. Yeah, okay, I just want to make sure that I had the bullseye or the crosshairs on there instead of the squares. All right, safety tab. Let's go back to the beginning there, or back to the screen. And I'm gonna hit the map. I'm gonna go back to the map view. Uh-oh, I don't want that. I wanna go to map, there we go. All right, so I'm on the map view because I'm tired of seeing that radar jitter back and forth. I don't like that. Well, let's do this. I guess there's really nothing to do but to take off. So I'm gonna pinch the sticks together and we're gonna get Dwight up in the air. What does that say? Oh my goodness, check complete. All right, let's pinch the sticks together. Get him raised up into the air. We'll go, oh, you know what I forgot to do? I'll go up to 22 feet like we're supposed to, but I forgot to hit auto takeoff. So his precision could be off a little bit on the landing. But that's a much better view over here than I think looking straight ahead into the sun. Now we're gonna have to fly straight ahead into the sun because I've got to be able to keep the controller in line with the drone, and I don't want to stand outside because it's cold. All right, so he's been sitting there long enough. Let's get him raised up in the air about 150 feet, or actually about 110 feet maybe. And then we'll just go straight out and see if we have any signal drop. But that's the river, that's the Ohio River. I think that you guys have seen that plenty of times in the past. And I don't see any boats or tugboats or anything out here right now. So let's go up to 140 feet's good. So we're in normal mode. We'll just fly straight forward. I could go in sport mode, but then I wouldn't have any obstacle avoidance if well, I guess that doesn't really matter because I would probably crash even if he was sitting still. All right, so let's just fly straight forward here. Again, I don't like the new layout of this. At the bottom where it says we're at 500 and something feet, we're only going to go out like 1,500 feet, and we're going to see if we have any drop in signal at all. I don't think we will because I haven't seen any problems recently with anybody saying that they've had any issues with the signal. And we're at 1,000 feet already, and we haven't lost a single bar, so I think we're going to be okay. 1,200 feet, 1,300 feet. We're almost to the max that I've got it set at here, and I think we're going to have no problems at all. Oh, you know what? I think I got it set at 2,000 feet. So let's just say we're 1,600 feet. The height is 139 feet, and I think we're good. We did not lose a single bar. We still got 23 satellites, and everything looks good. I guess we're going to just do a return to home test. I'll hit the return to home button. We'll see how close he gets to the home point. I think that I've got him set, what did I say, 160 feet for the height. but he's at optimal, so he's probably just going to stay at the 140 feet that he's at right now and come back on that green line. I'm going to get the GoPro out here so we can watch him land on the truck or off the truck, whichever. See how close he can actually get. I really hope that my mistake here doesn't cost him his precision landing, because he's had a pretty good record lately of returning to home the way that he's supposed to. I need to get my transmitter in my pocket for my Rode wireless, because I might lose connection with it and then there won't be any audio. I know a lot of you guys are probably like that. All right, so how close are we? We're still 600 feet away. Whoops, what did I just hit? Cruise control unavailable. Okay. I guess you can't do cruise control when you're returning home. I hit that C2 button on the back of the controller there. Now, does he pull his camera down? I can't never remember if he pulls his own camera down or if I need to. So looks like he's pulling it down for us. So he's right above us, and he's going to orient himself to face towards the river before he starts to land, I think. There we go. He's orienting himself. It looks like he's a little bit off of the pad, but he's, oh wow, he's way off the pad. I don't think he's going to land here. I'm kind of nervous because if he lands on the side there, then, oh no, he's right in the middle of the landing pad now. All right, cool. Let's go to the GoPro and watch him land, if he'll land. Are you going to land, buddy? Looks like he's going to. He says, I'm not afraid of no landing pad on the truck bed tonneau cover. I ain't scared. Looks good. Very cool. Man, he's perfect. I think that's almost exactly where he took off at. Now that's impressive. Let's get back in the truck where it's warm and we can do more tests. Gotta say, I'm happy with that. All right, let's get him back up in the, whoops, that wasn't good. Almost broke the antenna there. Let's get him back up in the air, and we're gonna do a quick shot. Take off. We're gonna do the rocket of the truck. I guess we can do it. Hang on, let me look real quick. Yeah, we're good. I guess we can do the rocket right in front of the truck here. So let me spin around and get in front of the truck. And then we'll spin back around and we will fly directly in front of the truck. The sun's making it really hard for me to see. I'm gonna go outside actually and use myself as the rocket, whatever it's called. It's a pretty cool view. If you guys remember, we had the problem with the rocket camera whenever he was like directly in front of me and he raised up in the camera and all that. So we're gonna do it like this again. Let me lower him down just a little bit more. I'm gonna go over to the quick shot area here. Where's the quick shots? There they are. And I'm gonna go to rocket. I need to X out of that. I'm gonna mark myself as the X, or plus on myself. And we're gonna go, it says 80 feet. I think that's good enough, right? So let me hit start, see what he does. I have to wear jeans. This kind of sucks. Are you gonna start? Here you go. Raise up. Quick shot ended for what? Well, let me try this again. Let me hit the quick shot again. I'll plus myself. Come on. There. And now I'm gonna hit start again. And we'll see if it'll even start the quick shot this time. There you go. All right, buddy, I'm gonna wave at you like weirdos do. I don't think that's really cool at all, but I did it anyway. So he's only gonna go up like 80 feet because he was only up a few feet as it was. The gimbal tilt axis has reached its movement, whatever that means. And he is now finished with that, and he's gonna return back to home, and it looks like he's gonna do that with the camera again. Yep, sure enough. That's crap. Why, DJI, can't you fix this? I'm gonna pull the camera down myself. I can't even touch the camera while he's moving. Come on. There you go. Now I'm starting to pull the camera down. So while he was on his way down, I was trying to hit the gimbal to try to pull the gimbal down, and it was stuck right up in the sky. I couldn't even move it. All right, so that's not fixed. Oh well, I guess the quick shot itself works, but I guess we maybe just need to be happy with what we've got. So I'm gonna go out there, I'm gonna try to find an object to do a helix around so we can try out Gary Linane's test here. So I need to, give me a second, I'll find something. The next scene that you're gonna see is this, I guess, the subject. All right, I don't know if you can see me or not, but there's the truck right there. So I'm gonna hit that little rocket symbol. We're gonna go to Helix, and then I'm gonna hit plus on the truck, and max radius of 40 feet. Now this is probably not gonna be the best Helix that you'll ever see, as long as he clears those trees. Let me raise him up because there are some trees here that are pretty pretty low, or pretty high, I mean. All right, so let's get started. Let me start with max radius of 40 feet. Let me hit start and see what he does. I don't think that there's really anything that he's gonna necessarily hit, but there's a chance that he could. I can't see because of the sun. All right, he's clear of those trees, that's good. It's actually pretty high clear of those trees. As long as he doesn't hit that tree. That tree over there looks pretty tall. All right, Dwight, you're gonna have to probably raise up a little bit. Yeah? Please don't hit the tree. Man, you are close to those trees. Yikes. So the Helix is he going up or is he coming down in height? He's barely raising up in height is what it's doing. All right, so now he's raising up in height. I wonder if it's gonna finish with the river in the background or if it's gonna be, oh, it's not the river, it's gonna be the parking lot. Well, it's kind of the river. Well, that worked. All right, let's see what he does now. What's he? How haywire is he going to go when he's coming back to return to the spot? Looks like he's actually okay. All right, so I don't see a problem with the Helix at all. It's still returning, it says. Yeah, I don't see a problem with the Helix at all. Gary, you might have an issue with just your drone. Let me get Dwight back over here where we're at so I can talk to the camera. Well, guys, I don't really know what else we can test. We tested the distance and the signal and all that stuff, and the return to home and the landing, and that was all good. The rocket's still screwed up, but the Helix was fine. I'm not sure what else we can test, so let me get Dwight landed. We'll get back in the truck, and we'll have our conclusion. I got quite a bit of flack the other day for my inability or my lack of whatever confidence to catch you on the boat the other day. So I'm going to show you guys the difference between today and the other day on the boat. It's a lot easier here when there's no wind, so let me go ahead and catch Dwight. Come on down, buddy. Are you gonna come down or not? Are you gonna land? There you go. There you go. That was easy. Don't you love a successful flight and successful landing? Well, guys, as always, I can't tell you if the 1.15.4 Fly App update is going to be good for your DJI Mini 4 Pro, but I can tell you that it's fine for Dwight. I didn't see any problems. Again, the rocket's still there, but you know they'll deal with that, I guess, whenever they want to fix certain issues. I don't even have a picture of what they fixed on this update. I want to thank you guys for all the support that you've given us over the past several years. Now, I know that our channel is not necessarily the best channel to learn stuff from, but it's the best place to maybe learn what not to do, right? Anyway, DJI, thanks for nothing. Appreciate the update. Guys, I hope that you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Have a great week. God bless.